Welcome back to another video, to another episode of the free-to-play account. Today we are going to go through week 2, day 8 to day 12. So let's just get straight into it. I don't want to waste anyone's time, so let's just go through what we did last week, and then afterwards we could start saying what we're going to do next week. As we start here, we are rank 170. We're going to get a close view on that profile. We're at 170, 15,000 power. Don't remember what power it was last week. I could check that for you guys right now. I was at 10k power last week, and now I'm at 15k. So in the span of a week, we have risen our power level to 5k. We have 4 max skills out. Last week it was 3. Stages completed 444. Last week it was about 280 awakened characters. I believe that is 29. Last week, to be sure, it was 18. So we've done a lot of progress in these last week, and let's get through the days as we normally would. Day 8, as you can see from the side of your video, we did manage to get 4 characters that day. That was a big day for us. So let's start with the first character that we managed to get. It was the last member of the Bardock. I'm sorry, not the Bardock Force. The Ginyu Force, which was Butter. It was Butter, and it took me a while. That one, it was early. It was Monday. You know, I was ready for it. I needed this last one to get the Ginyu, which we would happen to get later. So after we finished this guy, we rainbowed him. We put his SA to 10, of course, like every other Ginyu Force. And then because of that, we finally managed to get this guy right here, Ginyu Force Goku. Of course, it's the LR with the Ginyu Force leader skill. Great LR. It's an amazing team. So if you've already built this team with me, boom, you already have a really good team that could probably defeat a lot of stages that you wouldn't have been able to do earlier. So that is one great team. And let's get into the third character we get. We managed to get Borgos. The AGL unit for Team Bardock. This is going to be our first Team Bardock member, and we this entire week we'll start grinding Team Bardocks to finally get that LR Bardock with the team. So of course we've done that. We've done Butler. We've got our LR Ginyu. Now we got Borgos. Boom! That is 3 free-to-play characters, are really good. And because I had a little time left over at night and I kind of didn't want to go to bed, I decided to do one more, which was in the story events, which was the Boo and Hercule. It is actually this unit, a friend's decision, Hercule, Majin Buu, good. This unit is a really great free-to-play unit. Obviously, I don't have a rainbow, do not have enough orbs, but this is probably one of the first ones I am going to rainbow when I do get enough orbs. We still don't have these guys in Easy A's yet. That's probably going to work out next week, which we'll get into when we figure out what we're going to do next week. So day 8 was very eventful. 4 units in total, which is honestly the most I'm going to get today, I think. I mean, the most I'm going to get this week. So day 8, and I did manage to put the date underneath. So now you see May 9th, 2022. I don't know if many of you were asking for the dates, but I decided to put it underneath it just so I won't get confused. And because I'm dumb, I started Dokkan on May 2nd and not May 1st. So I'll always be one day behind in the month of May. Don't even worry about it. So that's the 4 units that we got today. And let's see what we got on day 9. 9 was a little more the same. We did, instead of doing a Ginyu Force, we decided to do more Team Bardock. That's going to be our first unit we grinded today. It's going to be Tora. Tora is the super tech for Team Bardock. Amazing unit. It stacks, which it comes in handy. One of the best, in my opinion, for Team Bardock. Of course, a rainbowed SA10, everything that you could do with these guys. These guys took a little longer than the Ginyu because I feel like their drop rates are much lowered. I don't know if that's me or it's being biased, but I feel like it's much lower, the drop rate. But after getting him, I just had a bunch of free time. And then because I've done the Boo yesterday with the Hercule, I decided to do the 2 other units that come in there, which is going to be first this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Revolve for the final battle. Of course, this is when he's fighting Boo. Free-to-play unit, very good. I don't think he's as good as the Hercule and Boo, so I don't know if I'll be rainbowing him. We'll figure that out when we get there, because I kind of want to save into rainbows for a different unit, which we'll get into. But Here's Super Saiyan 3 Goku, amazing character. We are going to need him for Easy A's next week. And after SA 10ing him and Dokkan awakening him, we going on to our next unit, which is going to be Oob Youth. As everyone knows, Oob is reincarnation of Kid Buu. Earthlings leader skill, so that's going to be our first Earthling leader for now until we get LR Krillin. Super physical. Anything else? SA10, of course. All unlocked his potentials just like everyone else. Don't know if I'll be rainbowing this unit. It is better than Goku. I believe it's better than Goku, but I don't know if I will be rainbowing him anytime soon. We'll figure that out. So as of day 9, May 10th, 2022, you've gotten 3 units, really good units that will help us progress into the week. After day 9, we are going to get straight into day 10. Day 10 was a little more the same. So let's get into our Team Bardock unit of the day. It's going to be Fasha. Fasha is also a really good one, just like Tora. I believe it lowers attack and defense. Really good units. Obviously, SA10 rainbowed her. And we're just doing her for the Team Bardock. I recommend everyone does. I think go for Team Ginyu Force first, and then Team Bardock the next week. You could do both in a day, but it is very time consuming, and it kind of ruins your mental health, because doing 2 units and grabbing all the orbs necessary, it doesn't work well. So I say get Ginyu Force first week, Team Bardock the second week, and you'll be fine. You'll be handling. Those are 2 really good teams, and that's great. After Fasha, we are going to get into another free-to-play unit that we managed to get today, which is going to be the Gohan Teen. This one's going to be the Gohan that transforms on the first turn, which is very annoying, so that's why I don't bring him into fights. I don't like it. I don't know if there's a way to turn it off. I just don't like that he transforms every time he gets into the fight. Anyway, really, it's a decent unit. I wouldn't say it's great. It's not like Hercule and Buu. It's like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, maybe a little less. But here's a good unit. Also a hybrid Saiyans, all that. And we do have him fully hidden potential. So if we do want to rainbow him, we could. I don't know if that would be the case though. So after this Gohan Teen, after this we managed to get Yama and Spavakovich. I totally butchered that name, but it's going to be the 2 Majin humans that Babidi transforms. It's going to be the same event as the Gohan that we did get this day as well. It will also be used for Easy A's. They just got Easy A's recently, so we will be getting those Easy A's next week. So day 10, pretty productive day. 3 units, not 4, but 3. 3 really good units. Not as good as the other ones, but really good units. As long as we were able to SA10 these guys, have them on the 4 hidden potentials so that we could rainbow later on, that's amazing. Early stage, we don't have enough orbs. That's fine. Not a lot of people are gonna have orbs. We want to rainbow those special units that really need them. Which, if they come, I will tell you which ones that you should rainbow first and which ones that you should avoid at all costs. Well, that's going to be day 10. Day 10 is a really good day. And after this, I do get a little tired of Dokkan. Not tired of Dokkan, I'm a little tired. Day 11, as you can see, we do manage to only get 1 unit that day, which is going to be Bardock for also the Team Bardock event. Obviously, SA10 rainbowed. This guy, once I was doing him, I realized, oh snap, it's kind of late because I had gone to the doctors. I have a cast now. Not that anyone cares, right? But I did manage to get a cast, and then I realized, oh wait, I need to get this Bardock because I do not want to waste next week and not have Team Bardock for this week's video. So I had to do them really late at night, and I couldn't get another unit, so I decided to grind up these gourmet chocolates. So after Bardock here, we are going to come down here. Let's do this. Items. We are going to go to... Where would they be? Treasures? Yes. Boom. Gourmet chocolates. I already collected 42 gourmet chocolates. You're going to need 14 per unit, and they sell 3 units. They sell the goat. Oh, I guess I could just show you here. if you come over here to Gourmet Chocolates, we have the Goten, we have the Goku, and the Gohan. You need 14 of each to rainbow. So I need 14 times 3 for per unit. We're going to need 42 Gourmet Chocolates, which I did manage to get over the last 2 days, which would be day 11 and day 12. These guys you probably won't see me level up or unlock until the first day of next week's video for week 3. That's totally fine. So you guys do want to get this while it's still on the story event. As of today, it's still on there. So if you guys want to get that, get 42 of these. The drop rates are really low on these Gourmet Chocolates. So just be prepared to get shafted most of the time. Don't use bonuses on this one. Don't use any of that. You're not going to get anything. Just make sure you have a good team that you could get the chocolates with. So after you complete 42 chocolates, you are going to buy 14 of these guys, which I won't do now. I will do it for the next video. And that's basically what day 11 was. It was mostly getting Team Bardock and getting Gourmet Chocolates. And then day 11 is going to be 2 units and more Gourmet Chocolates. I didn't get enough on day 11, so it continued to day 12 until I got all 42. So now we have enough Gourmet Chocolates. We'll be fine. But let's talk about these 2 units. The first unit here is going to be... The first unit I did get, is... Smooge? Wow, I'm really bad at names. Suge. We got this guy, the physical. We got the physical unit for Team Bardock. It raises defense, so you could stack, but I don't. It is better than some of the units. I recommend more of a Tora. With probably one of the best units here. But we got this guy. This is going to be the last one we needed to complete, so we did manage to get him on SA10 and rainbowed him. And because of that, we were finally able to collect the man, the myth, the legend, Team Bardock LR. So now we have Team Bardock LR. Obviously, we put him into a team with all the Bardock Force, and now our teams are looking stacked. This is a really good unit. I think we can rainbow him. I don't know if I'm right about that. We might be like missing one, but I think we can rainbow him. We'll get to that. We'll get to how to rainbow him a little later. So now that we got that, we've got really decent teams now. This is the team I was working for, Majin Buu Saga. Really great team right here. This is my Ginyu squad team, which you should have as well. It's an amazing starter team. I don't recommend you leveling up these characters one by one. Just battle with them and they should level up just like that. You don't want to waste any training mats early on into the game. You don't have a lot of them, so as you can see here, I don't train these guys. I usually just battle. They win most of the time, and they do level up with that. These are the friend to play units. I didn't manage to summon any of them, so that's totally fine. Didn't manage to summon this week, I mean. And then the last team, Team Bardock. The same goes with this team as the Ginyu squad. Do not train in any of these guys to max level. Just play with them. As you play with them, you will eventually get to that max level. So that is my suggestion for you guys. Don't train. Save those training mats, materials. Save the training locations. And just play with these guys. These are really good teams, so you should be able to defeat a lot of events with these. So now that is the breakdown for day 12. That is it. That is going to be the recap for week 2. I believe. Yeah, week 2 recap. And now you could end the video now, or you could keep watching, and then I'll explain what we're going to be doing next week so that you guys can start working on it while I am doing it as well. So let's get into, and I'll explain some of the things that you should be doing as well. So we're going to go straight into the event. Obviously, I recommend completing most of the story items. That's fine. So remember, study hard, play hard. I know I haven't done mine today, but it's early in the morning and while I'm recording this. Always do your study hard, play hard every single day. I usually do it with my Ginyu squad. You guys could do it differently, but do it with whatever team you need. You got to get these Zenny, these materials, and these XP. And the second thing you want to do, you want to start doing these guys too. The Saiyan Gluttons gives you raw meat so that you could replenish that stamina whenever you want, once per day. Recommend doing that, as well as the study hard, play hard. After that, you want to do this one. It's going to be once a week. Gives you orbs. Do it with any team you want. I recommend doing one of them with the Bardock or Ginyu, of course, to get their levels up. You always want to do these every time it pops up. And then lastly, you're going to want to do these a trial towards New Horizon. These are specifically made for Team Bardock and for Ginyu Force. Haven't done the Ginyu Force yet, don't judge me. But you always want to do them with this team. So want to do Ginyu Force and you want to do Team Bardock. And this is also a place where we are going to get one of the Team Bardocks that we're going to need to rainbow this guy. So if you need to do it 30 times to get him rainbowed, you couldn't mark it out in a day, or you could do once a day. Either way, I recommend doing this with your Team Bardock and your Ginyu Force. So of course, you do get orbs as well, especially made for those characters as well. You should be done with this. We're done with that. Pan have to do every time it comes on. I promise you, you have to do it every time. I have still yet to get a single Pan card. You do get Pan every time you complete the battle, if you're lucky. Sometimes you do get her, but you get her on 10, 15 tries, 20 tries, 25, 30, 35, 40 times. So that's going to be a long, hard battle grind, especially since you're only allowed to do it once per week. So, and then once we get to a full GT team, we can start doing these special conditions. But as of now, we still don't have that, so we're not even going to worry about that. Do that every time it comes on. See, as this one's on, I got 2 days left for this one, and I got 3 days left for that. Core Tower, again, every day. Hercule, this might seem like a waste. Do it. Promise you, it's going to save you a lot of time. Train the Clouds only once per day. I recommend using that on your Team Bardock or your Team Ginyu, whoever's a little less level. And then this one I don't really mind. You could if you need Awakening Medals. I just don't do this one often. And then straight into story events. Last week we were talking about the Mighty Mass. This week we do have the Time Traveling Warrior. Still haven't done this one, especially since I'm doing other ones recently. So I say wait for these. Wait to do the strike events, like this one and this one. And then Team Bardock you've already completed. These we will do later. I recommend not doing these first, especially since we don't need Dragon Stones or anything. So just wait till wait for those. Ginyu you should complete. This is the one we're talking about where you get Hercule, Super Saiyan 3, Goku, and Oob. If you've already done like me, you should have already completed this one. This one's where you do get the gourmet chocolates on stage 5. It is a long grind, but I do recommend it as well. Stage 5 on these gourmet chocolates. We should be done with that one by next week. So that one's one you also need to do. We also completed this one with Goku and Yama and Spakovich. Haven't done the Majin Vegeta reel yet, or the film. I will come along to do that one eventually. Obviously, you want to complete these as well. This one's going to help you for the Easy A's later. And then, obviously, you've already completed the Goku and the Gohan. You've already completed the Vegeta. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yep, you've already completed this Vegeta. And you've already completed the Goku here. And get the medals for Android 18. So you've already done that. We did that last week. And these are the events. This one, I recommend waiting to do last until you have nothing else to do. This one's going to be Super Saiyan 2 Goku Youth. It's not a really good character, but it's a very good collectible character because it's just very cool. Look how cool it is. It's very nice. And then these medals will help you evolve these, but we probably won't get these since we won't be summoning. So this one's the one I recommend doing last. So once you complete all the ones that we're going to talk about, do this one if you have some spare time or if there's nothing else on the story event. So then we're going to go straight into the challenges. We're going to forget these two right here. This is the one we're going to want to do. As you can see, I do not have it unlocked yet. You're going to want to complete the Spakovich and Yama and the Gohan, which I've already completed. You're going to want to do... I'm sorry, the one I haven't completed. Then you're going to want to do Goku, the one with Goku, Hercule, and Oob, which I've completed. And you're going to want to do the one with where you get the gourmet chocolates. After doing that, you will be able to get these guys as Easy A's. As you can see here, the units that we can bring here is most of the units that we already have, as in Oob, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the other Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which we should have farmed if you were doing the guide with me. Hercule and Boo, a great character as the leader. Spakovich and Yama, and Gohan. And there's a lot of other units that we probably won't be able to get. Most of us won't have Great Saiyaman. We won't have any of these free to not the. We won't have any of these summonable units. The units that we are going to have as well is going to be this Goku here, this Gohan, and this Goten. That's what the gourmet chocolate is for. So once we get that, we're going to get 3 more units that we can easy as well. Each stage is for someone different, so just follow the rules for the stages, and you guys should be able to easy A that. So week 3, we should be doing whatever we need left for any of the story events, and then going for these Extreme Z battles, the Extreme Z Arena. It is rather hard, but I recommend you still do them, or you still attempt them. You should be able to do them as long as you go. And then this one, we're still not going to be able to complete yet since we don't have enough characters to take this on. So we're going to forget this one, and we're going to do the other Easy A first. And other than that, same rules apply. You guys could do these. I don't recommend going hard on them unless you've already completed everything else we've talked about. If you've already completed everything we've talked about, start grinding on some of these. I recommend Trunks and Goku. Those are the 2 I recommend. Obviously, if you're a big fan of Krillin, go ahead, do Krillin. This one I recommend you wait a little bit until we get a bonus and all that. So this one we're going to wait. Krillin, if you really want to, get Krillin. I recommend getting these Trunks first and the Goku. And I believe that's everything else. So, of course, Easy A. That's what we're going to be aiming for week 3. I'm sorry, wait, 1 down. Easy A, we're going to be going for week 3. So, that's going to be the video. Oh, look, let's pick a friend. Let's pick a favorite unit. Doesn't matter what unit we have. No, but let's do this one. Okay, that's going to be the episode. That is going to be your update for week 2 and what you should be doing for week 3. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments that you guys are doing this with me, or you guys are giving me some support, because that makes me want to film more videos like this for you guys. So, if you guys liked, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on another episode of Free to Play Accounts. Peace.